What's up everyone, John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here with an unboxing of a ton of what I think is iPad and iPhone 4 accessories. The folks at AE Tech looked like they came through big time with a lot of cool stuff. So this video is going to be a combo unboxing and review. I'm going to unbox them and I'll use them and I will splice those two segments of the video together. Let's go ahead and get started. So of course we'll use old Stabby here to go ahead and dig into this box. And this stuff was sent from the folks at AE Tech. I'll put a link down below in case you're interested in any of the products. Looks like they can be picked up from a case4ipad.com or a case4iPhone4.com. Anyway, those are number 4s. So let's go ahead and dig in. Go ahead and slice this sucker open. I took off the packing label. It feels quite heavy, so I assume there's either a lot of stuff in here or one or two really heavy things. So let's continue to cut this. There we go. Alright, so we've got the box open. Looks like there's some packing information with what's in there. Cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we have. We've got sort of a ton of iPhone 4 cases. They look to be very thin fit. Let's check out what they feel like. And again, I will do a review on all these and I'll try them and see what the quality is and see how they work, over about a week or so. Go ahead and just dig in. Looks like there are quite a few different color choices with these cases. Go ahead and pull one of them out of the box. It's made of that soft touch sort of rubber feel, similar to what you see on the back of actually the Amazon Kindle 3. It's got a nice feel to it. It's thin plastic, so definitely low profile. Looks like you're also going to get a screen protector for both the front and back of the devices. So that's kind of actually, never mind, it's just for the front of the phone. The back, the case is obviously going to protect the back, and you're going to get a bit of a cleaning cloth and a little plastic squeegee for bubble removal. So kind of cool. Actually, they're putting a lot of stuff in here for these cases. Go ahead and push this off to the side. And it looks like if you want to pick up one of these guys on your own, you can get them from Amazon at the links down below for just about 11 bucks or so. So we've got a few of these, and these are going to be great items for giveaways at later time. So if you're in the market for an iPhone 4 case, take a good look at these guys. Alright, so we've got that color. We've got a ton of different choices here. We've got a red one. We've got a white one. So if you want to make your iPhone look white, this is going to be a nice way to do it. We also have a pink one for the ladies or guys that like pink. We have a blue one. I feel like I'm trying to learn my colors. We've got a black one. Now you guys say it with me. This one is gray. We also have a aqua blue, I guess that'd be called. See, I still do need to learn my colors. We've got another white one, and we've got a orange one, which actually looks kind of cool. Alright, so we have a lot of iPhone 4 cases. I will use those, and I'll let you guys know how they work. And it looks like we also have some iPad cases here. And we do indeed have some iPad cases. Let's go ahead and pull this out and see what it looks like. Comes in a almost like a pencil pouch type looking bag. So it looks like it's made of a leather-esque type of material, similar to actually the case that comes on the Kindle. It's got this little strap that pulls off to the side, and your iPad fits right in there. Close it back up. Still very low profile. So we will push that off to the side and see what else we have in the box. We probably have, so it looks like a few more of those in different colors. So we saw the red. We have a brown. These are going to make awesome giveaways. We've got a black. We have... This is a little bit of a different case. Let's go ahead and open this guy up. This one's got a button on it. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Well, this one feels really nice. Sort of a soft, suede-ish feel to it. And again, links to all these products will be down below in case you want to pick one up. Go ahead and open this up. I think this one's a bit more high-tech if you want to set it up to stand up to watch some TV. Also spots for a little better protection on the screen there. So that's kind of nice. Go ahead and close it up. And looks like they are made by the Care folks as well. And you can put the top back through there and you can perch it up. Let's see what else. We've got another one similar to that black one in red. leather case for iPad. This one is similar as well, but in brown. And looks like we also have a bag of something. Let's go ahead and check out what's in here. And it looks like we have capacitive styluses, which is kind of neat too. And again, if you're interested in any of these products, there will be a link down below. So I'm going to go ahead and actually review all this stuff, and I will come back on the video and we'll see how it holds up. Alright, so I've had a chance to use these accessories for a few days. I got a better sense of how they work and how they feel. Let's start with the iPhone cases. These are not going to be the type of cases that are going to offer a ton of protection when it comes to drops. They are going to offer a lot of protection though in terms of keeping the back of your device scratch free. Install is very easy. It sort of just slides in, and it's very low profile. It really doesn't add any sort of weight or bulk to the pocket. The back feels very nice, sort of helps you grip it a little bit. It's got that soft touch rubber. We go ahead and pull it off here and show you what it looks like to take it off, which is relatively easy. To go ahead and snap it right off, and it comes off. It's not made of the world's thickest material, so if you drop your phone, you still may be in a little bit of trouble. Certainly having some protection is going to be better than none here. Go ahead and try and slide it all the way off the back. Pull it off over the buttons, and let it just fall on out. There you go. So it does offer, again, a little bit of protection. It's made of plastic, but it does offer pretty nice access to all of your buttons, camera, and the accessory ports on the top, without scratching the device when you're taking it on and off, which is nice. A lot of cases will actually scratch your device while you're putting the case on. This is not going to do that. It comes in a ton of different colors and offers pretty decent protection. I had a case very similar to this that I used on my iPhone 3G, and I really liked the fact that it was sort of low profile. It wasn't making up a lot of bulk, and it sort of protected the device. This is also going to shield you from antenna gate, so if you're sort of suffering from the dropped calls or dropped bar issues, something like this is really going to work. And again, if you're interested in picking one of these up, links are going to be down below, and of course they come in a ton of different colors, and you're going to get actually a decent amount of accessories with them too. You're going to get a screen protector for the front, you're going to get a microfiber cloth, and a little bit of a squeegee to help put that cloth on. So these are the iPhone 4 cases, and there are quite a few of them. Next thing that I want to talk about, which I found sort of kind of neat and surprisingly useful, are their capacitive styluses. Let me go ahead and show you what that means. So on a traditional smartphones or traditional touchscreen devices, we used to have resistive touchscreens. Think some of the older Palm devices, or think of some of the older Windows mobile devices. So what that means is when you used to use a touchscreen, there were two layers of film, and they made a connection by pushing those two layers together. So as you touched, they went together, and it was sort of pressure sensitive. Well, those are the older generation of touchscreens. We now have capacitive touchscreens, which actually register the touch by a transfer of electrons, but which are great and sort of a lot more sensitive, but you lose out on a lot of the accuracy that you may have had with a traditional resistive screen and a stylus, especially for graphic designers. You can actually have a pen interface. Well, this sort of bridges that gap and gives you that sort of pen-esque interface. So let me go ahead and open this up here and show you. So I'll go ahead and open up, say I'll open up Safari. You can go ahead and look around and scroll just as you would anywhere else. So go ahead and jump on over to Techno Buffalo. And if you're trying to draw or sketch, it's going to be a great tool, and it's not sort of a foam that we've seen on other ones for cheaper devices. It's actually a little bit of plastic, and it transfers the electrons nice and normally, and it's actually very smooth and really works. Use multi-touch with it. And if you want to sketch or draw, if you're sort of into the sketching or drawing, it's going to be sort of a great tool for you. So there it is, working. Multi-touch stylus, go ahead and pop it in your pocket, whatever it might be. Sort of a nice quality, and works really well. I know a lot of designers out there really use these things quite regularly. So we'll push that off to the side. I'm actually happy to finally have one. Alright, so let's talk about the iPad cases that were sent. And we got two separate styles of cases in very different colors. Let's go ahead and bring in style number one. We'll do both of these in black. This is more of your traditional case. The iPad slides in, case closes, and this slides right over to sort of keep it locked. Pretty straightforward stuff. Go ahead and open this back up. I'll go ahead and put the iPad in and show you what sort of protection it offers, and see if it looks like it's going to fall out from it as well. It's secured by those little straps. Go ahead and sort of push that in. And that is really the extent of the security here. So go ahead and turn it around when you want to lock it up. Go ahead and push it in, see if the iPad is going to fall out. Put my hand underneath just to be sure. When it's closed up, there isn't really any danger. You can see it's starting to sag out a little bit, but it's not going to fall out. Again, sort of the theme of these videos are low profile. This is not going to take up much extra room in your bag, your backpack, whatever it might be. And it's got sort of a nice look to it. It's got a professional look to it. It's got that leather feel. This is sort of very classic, almost journal-like. Go ahead and push it off to the side, open up your iPad, and you can go ahead and just start working there. One of my worries about this, though, is that since it's just held into those straps, if I go ahead and hold it upside down, the iPad is going to slide right out. So you really do need to be careful about that. You can slide the iPad back here underneath this part. There's a little bit of an area to push it in. I found it very hard to put in there, actually, and to get it to stay and then put under the straps. I found myself just using the straps. So if you've got a bit more dedication, you can push it in and sort of keep it under there, and you're not going to have that falling out issue. I've found it just a little bit difficult to maneuver, but it certainly can be done. I just did it right there. And you can go ahead and use this case for going to and from class. Although you're going to sort of get full access to everything. It's not going to block the screen. That little sort of fake leather piece across the top. The case is about in the $20 range. You're getting a decent value for what you're spending. It offers a lot of protection. Top of it here is a decent amount of cushion, and it's going to be hard right here for the protection. So would I use this case? Yes, I most definitely would use this case. I think I'd probably use something like this as an everyday case for traveling back and forth to school or going to meetings. It's not going to add a lot of bulk, and it's going to just make things a little bit easier for carrying it and not have to worry about dropping the device. And it definitely offers more protection than the stock Apple case. Alright, so let's pull this guy out and take a look at the next case that folks at AE Tech sent over. Go ahead and push this off, and again, that will come in a myriad of colors. And now we have this guy, which is sort of very nice, soft-feeling material. Feels almost leather-ish. Go ahead and open it up, and we'll go ahead and push the iPad on in. This one's a little more straightforward, how it's going to go in. Go ahead and turn this over. Turn it like this. Push the iPad on in. And it's much easier, I found, to put it into that side piece than it was on the last case. Slide it under these straps. Slide it under the other strap. There we go. Close it up. And button it. Now you've got sort of a very nice looking smooth iPad case. Now this also has a bit more utility to it. You can go ahead and open it up and angle it so you can watch your content propped up. Go ahead and close it back and give it a nice button. It's a bit more of a professional case. If you're in a lot of business settings, it's probably a really nice case to bring. It looks like almost like a professional business folio, and this is what I would bring to when I go to businesses. In fact, I have, when I've gone to businesses, do it. I've actually put it in upside down right there, but you can see what the case would look like. It really works well. It's very nice. It's thin. It's low profile. Again, and offers a relatively decent amount of protection. One of the things that I like most about the case, let me go ahead and turn the iPad off and take it out of here and show you one of the cool features of the case. It's actually this stuff right here. There's almost a little bit of raised protection to protect the screen on the top and bottom, something that I really liked. And it also serves a function as putting points where this is going to lock into when you want to prop the device up. So really a dual function and also extra protection. I've really actually found these cases to be relatively high quality as well, despite a pretty inexpensive entry point. So if you guys are looking for a nice value for iPhone or iPad accessories, check out the links down below and pick one up for yourself. I definitely give them my recommendation. Anyway, I am John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.